Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be on a haul that I got at IMATS. I'm so excited because this was my very first time at IMATS and I wanted to share my experience with you as well as show all of the products that I bought. Because this was my first time at IMATS, I had never been before. A lot of my friends have gone, so I was super excited to go with them because they kind of knew when to get there and all the lineups and things like that. I got there pretty early in the morning. I believe it was like an hour before the doors opened or something like that. So I waited about an hour and 20 minutes to get in. You have to wait in this super long lineup and it takes a really long time and you kind of get bored, but it's totally worth it when you get in. When I finally got into IMATS, the first booth that I saw was the Violet Voss counter, and as you can probably tell, I got a few things from there and I'm super excited because I have never tried their products before. And once I swatched their palettes, I knew that I had to get one. And so I got two. So what my friend was interested in getting, and what this was number one on her list, was the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. And I've seen it on Instagram a whole bunch of times and I love the colors, but I wasn't sure of the quality. So as soon as I felt them, I knew that I had to get the palette because it is just the best quality shadows that I've ever felt. This is what the palette looks like inside. It's so stunning and just perfect timing for fall. I have it on my eyes right now. I pretty much have used all shades in this palette already and it's just so perfect, and it comes with a huge mirror on top. The packaging is really nice too. It's kind of a matte black with the silver writing. I'm so happy that I picked it up because this was one of the first booths that we got to and the line was super short. I'm glad that we got to it because when we came back around, the line was huge and I'm sure that they sold out of a few of their products, so I'm glad I got my hands on this one. The next thing that I got from Violet Voss, and I couldn't resist, is their highlighting palette. In here there are 3 different colors. There's a lighter one, a bronzier one, and a pinky toned one. The thing is that online I thought that these 2 colors would be a little too dark for my skin tone, but once I swatched them, they were perfect. I can use all of them. What I did today on my cheekbones was I mixed the lighter one, which is Moon Gleam, and the middle one, which is Star Glow. And I mixed them and put them on my cheeks. As you can see, the glow is insane. So I love this palette. It's super soft and super smooth, just like their eyeshadows. The next thing that I got is a brush. I got a few brushes at IMATS because I was looking for a big fluffy brush for my powders and things like that. I got this one from one of the booths. It looks like the Real Techniques brush, but I'm not sure if this is actually the one. It doesn't say Real Techniques on it, and it didn't say it on the packaging, so I can't be sure that this is the Real Techniques. I used it today for my bronzer, and yesterday I used it for my blush, so it's perfect for all types of powders. This was a really great purchase. And I think it was only $10. The next brushes that I got were from the brand, I'm going to put it up on the screen or something because I don't really know how to say it. I've never heard of this brand before. These are fairly expensive brushes and I usually go for the more cheaper option just because they usually work just as well. But these brushes are so soft. This one is goat hair and this one is horsehair. This one I've used for highlighting. I used it today on my cheeks. And this one is just a very dense packing brush. I used this today to pack the color on my lid. It doesn't allow for a lot of fallout because the bristles are so packed in. It just kind of gets the product in there. Highly recommend these brushes. I'm not sure where they sell them, but maybe they sell them online or something. Go check them out. They are awesome. The next product I got was 2 Z palettes. These were super inexpensive. I believe they were only $16. So I got 2 of them, one for my eyeshadow and one for my blush. Now I've seen these online and this one just looks like any old white Z palette, but when you look at it in person, it's actually a pearlized white and it just looks stunning. So I was really happy I got my hands on this. I'm going to be using this for my Makeup Geek shadows and I'm super excited to put them all in here and have it all complete. Now the second palette that I bought, I have already depotted all of my blushes into, and most of these are my MAC blushes. This one right here I actually got at the MAC Pro booth at IMATS, and this is in the color Cantaloupe. It's so pretty and so soft, and it's so pigmented too. Can you see? It's really gorgeous. So all of the other blushes I've already had. I just love the way that these blushes fit in here. It's just perfect and it looks really great. And that way you have all of your blushes in one spot and you can take it on the go and use a whole variety of them at once. So that's everything that I got at IMATS. I didn't get a whole lot just because the Morphe line was super, super long. And I mean, they cut the line off around 12, which means they didn't think that they would get through all those people when it closed down at 5 p.m., which is insane. My friend and I were definitely not going to wait in that line that long. We didn't think that it was necessary. We can always purchase Morphe online. So we thought that that was a better idea instead of wasting our time. We spent most of our time at the other booths just kind of checking things out. I definitely loved IMATS. I think that it was such a great experience. I had a lot of fun with my friends, checking out different products and different brands that I've never heard of before. I'm so glad that I went, and I definitely want to go next year. If you also went to IMATS Toronto, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!